Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I spent all weekend building myself a fancy new desk. I've got a fancy new case behind me to review. That's better. Let's get fancy. You're watching Craft Computing, and I'm Jeff. So a case serves two primary functions. First, it holds your components in place. Secondly, it directs airflow where it needs to go over the system. Now, there are plenty of options out there if those are your only requirements. For those looking for something different, though, let's take a look at this. This is the Phanteks Enthoo Evolv mATX in a Galaxy Silver finish. It has all the modern amenities you'd expect. It's got 4 drive bays, 2 each of 2.5 and 3.5 inch. It supports triple 120mm fans on the front, dual on the top, 1 in the rear. The front and the top also support dual 140mm fans or radiators if that's more your fashion. It holds an ATX power supply conveniently concealed in its own basement, as well as dual USB 3.0 headphone and microphone jacks on the front. Now, if that ticks all of your boxes, you should consider why you're going to spend $140 on a micro ATX case. For those of you who give a damn about how your system looks, this next part's for you. This case sports dual tempered glass side panels, and unlike some of the more fiddly designs with a screw in each corner, this one has doors that swing open and are magnetically held in place. The Enthoo Evolv is made from 3mm aluminum panels. The build quality is phenomenal. The fit and finish is awesome. Every single surface is smooth. You're not going to cut yourself open trying to work on this case. Now, if you're worried about cable management, as I was with this case, they've actually thought of that. The tempered glass side panel, while still being glass, is blacked out on the back side of the case. You're easily able to hide crimes, but they do offer a transparent bay for your 2.5 inch drives. This door swings open as well, revealing all of your cables. And of course, who can build a system in 2017 without giving full consideration to RGB lighting? Well, they've thought of that too. This has an RGB controller integrated, as well as having support for MSI LightSync, ASUS RSync, and RGB fusion systems. Now, while this case is strikingly beautiful, there's a couple drawbacks to talk about. Primarily airflow. Now, I'm not the first one to talk about this, I'm not the first reviewer on this case, and given its looks, I won't be the last person to take a look at this either. Now, I haven't tested this fully, but a lot of the other reviews mention the restrictive airflow on the front panel. Some have even gone as far as recommending against using AIOs or custom radiators in this case, or using the top as your exhaust with the radiator mounted inside and keeping your front open with only fans. Now, I don't have an AIO available to me right now to test these claims, but I do offer an alternative point of view. The last case I reviewed was the Cooler Master Masterbox Lite 3.1, a budget case which had a lot of the same issues, a closed-off front panel with only a couple air inlets on top and bottom. Complaints rolled in about that one being a little bit restrictive on airflow as well. Now, I can tell you after a month of use, the GTX 1070 that's installed in that system does hit 82 degrees Celsius, but it maintains an 1850 MHz clock when gaming. The 6-core Xeon is a very similar story, hitting about 70 degrees under full load while rendering video. But that's far from its thermal ceiling of about 85 degrees Celsius. Warmer than I'd like to see, but not a deal breaker entirely. Are there better design cases out there for cooling? Absolutely. But if cooling was your only consideration when purchasing a case, every single person would be buying an open air test bench or running the cases with the side panels off. We're not like that. Looks do matter when buying a case. And I'm okay from time to time if cooling takes a backseat to aesthetics and design. This case is absolutely beautiful. So in the end, the decision to enter the premium case market and drop $140 on a micro ATX case is entirely up to you. If you want something to just bolt all your parts into, shove under your desk, and get the best gaming performance for your dollar, this case probably isn't for you. However, if you're looking to showcase your system, set it on top of your desk, and have it show off all of your parts in really the most beautiful way possible, this is right up your alley. So that does it for the Phanteks Enthoo Evolv. It was a fantastic case to review. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I really am considering it for some future builds. Do me a favor, drop me a like and subscribe if you like this video. I really want to continue producing more content, and I do want to hear your feedback in the comments as well about things you liked about this video, things you didn't like about this video, and content you'd like to see in the future. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.